Serena Hayes sat alone at the sidewalk cafe, hands clasped tightly, trying not to cry while watching other couples. At 32, she finally decided to try dating again after 2 years confined to a wheelchair. The accident had changed her life forever, and her engagement had ended when he couldn't accept her disability. She spent years rebuilding herself, physically, mentally, and emotionally, learning resilience she didn't know she possessed. Daniel, an online suitor, had seemed genuinely kind despite knowing her situation, sparking hope she hadn't felt in years. They agreed to meet at a charming cafe at 2 p.m., and Serena arrived early, nerves buzzing with anticipation. Dressed in her favorite beige outfit, she had spent an hour perfecting her hair and makeup, hoping for a good first impression. From across the street, she saw Daniel arrive right on time, scanning for her with curious eyes that lifted her heart. Then the moment came when he spotted her wheelchair, and something in his expression shifted, subtle but unmistakable. He pulled out his phone, typed a message quickly, and her phone buzzed. "Sorry, can't make it. Good luck." Just like that, he walked away, leaving her staring at an empty chair that now felt enormous and heavy. Serena ordered tea she didn't want, trying to preserve her dignity though the familiar burn of rejection lingered. Being reduced to a wheelchair in someone else's eyes was a weight she'd felt many times before. Tears threatened, but she blinked them back, determined not to cry in public, facing the emptiness around her. Then a little girl appeared, barely 3 years old, blonde pigtails bouncing with fearless curiosity and a stuffed unicorn in hand. "Hi," the girl said solemnly, her wide blue eyes searching. "Why are you sad?" Serena forced a smile. "I'm okay, sweetheart. Are you lost? Where's your parent?" She pointed at a man hurrying in a gray coat, concern etched on his handsome face, his eyes scanning. "Lily, you can't just run up to strangers," he said gently, reaching them, noticing Serena for the first time. His gaze softened when he saw her tear-streaked face and the empty chair beside her, as if recognizing pain. "I'm sorry if my daughter disturbed you. She tends to escape when I'm not looking," he explained politely. "She didn't disturb me. She's lovely," Serena replied, smiling at Lily, who observed her with intense toddler focus. "Why do you have wheels?" Lily asked, innocently, pointing to Serena's wheelchair, without judgment, just curiosity. His father started to intervene, but Serena shook her head gently. "It's okay. I don't mind. I was in an accident and my legs don't work like yours, so I use this chair to get around," she explained. Lily nodded slowly, processing this, as if the answer made perfect sense in her tiny world. "Can I sit with you? You look lonely," the little girl asked, sincerity in her voice. Serena smiled and heard herself respond, "I'd love the company, if your father agrees." He looked between them, considering, and finally said, "Okay, but just for a few minutes. I'm Adrian, by the way." "I'm Serena Hayes," she replied, grateful for the small connection, a spark in her day renewed. Adrian went to get coffee, while Lily carefully climbed into the empty chair, placing her unicorn on the table. "This is Sparkle," Lily announced proudly. "She makes people happy when they're sad. Do you want to hold her?" Serena accepted the stuffed unicorn, her chest tightening with warmth and gratitude. "Thank you, Lily. That's very kind." "Daddy says kindness is the most important thing, even more than being rich, smart, or anything else," Lily added. They talked gently, Serena sharing small truths, while Adrian returned with drinks, settling beside them to keep her company. "I saw what happened earlier," Adrian began, his expression serious. "The man who left, he didn't deserve you." Serena felt heat rise to her cheeks as he explained, "I wanted to stand up for you, but Lily had the right idea. Sometimes the best response to cruelty is kindness. It shows your value to the world." "You don't even know me," Serena whispered, touched by his sincerity. I saw how patient and gentle you were with my daughter. That tells me more than a dozen dates ever could." Adrian paused, then smiled. "I know what it's like to be judged for things beyond your control." Serena and Adrian shared their struggles and joys, discovering connection in honesty and small, genuine moments. For the next hour, they talked, laughed, and shared quiet glances while Lily colored on provided napkins. "Daddy, I'm sleepy," Lily said, curling into her father's shoulder, signaling the end of their afternoon together. "I hope this isn't too forward. Would you like to have coffee again, intentionally, not by chance?" Serena's breath caught. "You want to see me again?" she asked softly. Adrian nodded. "Very much, if you're interested. I'd like the chance to know you better." They exchanged numbers, a small promise of a new beginning, as Lily insisted on giving Serena a warm hug. "You're not sad anymore. Sparkle's magic worked," Lily said, smiling triumphantly at the pair. Over the coming months, coffee dates became dinners, weekends together, and a relationship built on honesty and respect. Adrian never treated Serena's wheelchair as a limitation. He saw her as a person first, always with practical kindness. "You're different from other women. You're kind all the time, not just when Daddy watches," Lily said one afternoon. "I like playing with you very much," Serena admitted, her heart swelling with affection for the perceptive little girl. Lily's blunt question arrived. "Are you going to be my new mommy?" Serena laughed softly. "That depends on your daddy and me," she said, touched by the universe's timing. Months of connection led to a quiet, heartfelt proposal. "Marry us. Let Lily's wish come true," Adrian said gently. Serena said yes, tears streaming as Sparkle the unicorn watched from the bookshelf, a silent witness to magic. The wedding was intimate, Lily as flower girl, laughter and tears blending as vows were exchanged sincerely. Adrian's vows reflected the journey. "A foolish man saw your wheelchair and walked away. I saw you, and that was my gain." Serena realized love isn't about perfection, but showing up, kindness, and valuing someone exactly as they are. Sometimes the best things happen when we sit beside those in need, not walk past them indifferent. Daniel's cruelty created space for genuine connection, proving life rewards patience, kindness, and resilience. Serena, Adrian, and Lily built a family from unexpected moments, small acts of trust, and shared honesty. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to MrSagorStory. Leave a comment about someone who stayed when others left. Your stories inspire us all.